Hey guys, welcome back to another redstone video. Today I'm going to show you a good rain detector, so basically a contraption that detects rainfall in Minecraft using the new sculk sensor. There are already a couple of ways how you could detect rain in the game before the sculk sensor got added, but they all had some downsides. So for example, you could have a cauldron that would fill up with rainwater in case it's raining. This is a very slow process and also not very reliable. Then you also have the problem that you need to get rid of the water again. You could use a burning mob to get rid of it, but it's rather tedious because you would need a lot of cauldrons to actually detect rain this way. And it's also kind of hard to detect when the rainfall stops. Same goes for the hydrated farmland. You could detect it with an observer, but the problem is the dry farmland sooner or later would turn into dirt. Then you could also use a daylight detector if there's rainfall. The signal strength output of the daylight sensor is reduced, but this would only work at daytime. At nighttime, it's both zero, so you couldn't detect rain at certain times of the day this way. Then you could have a snow golem standing in a string. As soon as it starts raining, the snow golem would be killed. You can also show that real quick. And another way would be to have a burning netherrack with fire on top, which sooner or later would be extinguished by the fire. And then you could have a dispenser to place the fire again. But this would also use up the flint and steel over time. And as you can see, the detection time is also a bit random based, and sometimes it takes quite some time until the fire is actually extinguished. Using a sculk sensor and a wolf, we could make a rain detector that has none of those downsides. So the reaction time is really quick. No items are getting used up in the process. Works multiple times. And it also works at every time of the day. So let's check it out. We'll set this to rain. Then the wolf would get wet and starts shaking, which the sculk sensor can detect. As you can see here, we just have the indicator. Now it's raining. We set this to clear. Then the wolf would shake again. Because, dries. And then we get the second activation of the sculk sensor. The next thing we do is we continuously activate a dispenser with powdered snow in it. That's in order to detect the rain the first time. So in case it starts raining, the wolf gets wet. But then there's a block above, and that's why the wolf starts shaking. So the next thing that happens, the sculk sensor detects it, and then we stop this clock, so no snow would be dispensed anymore. There you go. It was shaking, and now we stop the clock. Here's sky axis. As soon as it's clear, it would shake again. The sculk sensor is also placed in a certain distance from the wolf, so it wouldn't pick up the firing of the dispenser and the block placing. There's a little downside of the sculk sensor, so if you would run next to this, the player could also activate it by accident, or another mob that is nearby. Definitely want to encase the sculk sensor in wool. This would only be capable of detecting the wolf. So this should make it pretty much safe if you want to be 100% sure you want to completely encase it. And then the only line where the vibrations could activate the sculk sensor would be directly in front of the wolf. But yeah, that's pretty much the contraption. I'm just going to remove the wool again, so you can see it if you want to build it. So here we just have a powder snow bucket in the dispenser. You can also see the direction of the observers. It's a 4-tick repeater. And this is basically here the output that indicates if there's rain or not. You could also hook this up in a different way. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you the next time. Bye bye.